It's going on, traders, and welcome back to IFX. So let's talk about the pullback zones, and step one is what are we going to look for in order to look for entries, okay? And this is going to be very simple, and we're gonna make 3 videos to make it short and sweet. All right, so the first thing that we're going to look for is, again, we're going to look for sell entries. We have here the sell zones, so we're going to have 7 zones, and we have here the buy zones, okay? And we have also 7 buy zones. Now, we have here a moving average, and pretty much right here on the left-hand side, we have a dashboard that pretty much is telling us what is going on with each pair, okay? So now, the first thing that we're going to look for is that price is in the active trading zone. And what is my active trading zone? That's going to be in between yesterday's high and low, okay? So I only want to look for entries when price is inside these zones, okay? If it happens to be outside, it's going to be very dangerous, and we don't know if price is going to come back to the neutral area. So what is the purpose in here? The purpose is that we want to look for buy entries in order to get to the white area or first or second zones, or of course, you know, if price is trending, well, obviously higher zones, okay? But if we happen to enter sell entries on the red zones, but we're outside of yesterday's high, it's going to be very dangerous because it's going to take a long time in order for price to reach to this area, and then we don't know if ever it's going to come down, right? Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe in the next 2 days, and that we don't know. So in order for us to make safer entries, again, not every trade is going to work out, but that's the risk that we're minimizing in here, okay? So now you're going to find some arrows in here, okay? And these arrows are going to give us an alert whether we should look for entries, okay? Now those entries or arrow alerts are not going to be set in stone where you're just going to enter, or when you get it, you're just going to enter without ever analyzing the market, okay? Because that is totally wrong. So you're going to get an arrow, and that's going to be very simple. You know, we're going to analyze, you know, like in here, we have a buy arrow on the red zones, and we will just have to see if it's good or not, if it really meets the criteria for us to enter the market, okay? That's how simple it is. Now, we're going to have here a moving average, okay? This moving average to me is going to tell me a lot of things, just like how with yesterday's high and low, it's going to tell me a lot of things, which we're going to go on the next following videos. But for now, again, I just want to keep it so simple that, you know, you kind of grasp the information of what we're looking for. So again, the active trading area is going to be inside yesterday's high and low, and we're trying to look to buy in anywhere when price hits these zones, as long as also it meets the RSI rules, okay? We want to be able to, here we have the 70, which is this line over here, 60, 50, 40, and 30. So if we want to buy, we want to look for price to come out as closer as it gets to the 30 level. It doesn't have to be the 30, it can be somewhere in the gray area. But we also want to look back on the day, and we want to see how many times price has reached these levels, okay? If it has way too many times, then we have to be a little bit careful. If it has been the first time and it meets the criteria, it's going to be great, okay? So meaning that, hey, it hits the first level, it also got really close to the 30 level, and we are inside yesterday's low, well, we can consider an entry, okay? And the vice versa. If price has hit many times this outside area above the 60, we want to get as close as we can as to the 70. It does not have to meet that criteria, but we want to make sure that, well, we're in the red zones, and then price is below yesterday's high. So this is as simple as it is with this, okay? So we're going to go on the next following videos, making it more advanced, okay? But still keeping it simple, all right? So I'll see you on the next following video.